Well, here I am again, another video when I thought I was done. All right, let's do this thing. Question 11. What happened when the Cherokees tried to evict illegal settlers? What happened? Well, when they tried to evict them, the settlers ignored these agreements. The Cherokees were supposed to be able to evict anyone who settled illegally on the remaining land, but the settlers ignored these agreements and continued to move on to Cherokee land in great numbers. And the United States didn't even pretend to be impartial in the disputes that arose as a result. So that was a bad situation. So you would want to say something along the lines of that the settlers ignored the agreements and they were able to just stay there. They didn't leave. Okay, question 12. How should the United States government have behaved in dealing with the disputes between the Cherokees and the white settlers? So this is really a question asking you your opinion based on what you've read. What do you think? How do you think? Do you think that was right what they did? Or do you think the United States government should have done a better job? So that is a question asking you your opinion. So please write your opinion and make it a complete sentence. Okay, number 13. How far did the Cherokees have to travel to get to what is now Oklahoma? So I'm going to need to go back into the text and figure this one out. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is the paragraph where they talk about that. So I see the word Oklahoma, so that's giving me a clue. This is where I'm going to find my information. Precisely 2 years after the signing of the agreement, on the orders of the president, 2,000 heavily armed United States soldiers arrived on Cherokee land. They drove the Cherokee families from their homes. Nearly 20,000 people were forced to trek more than 900 miles west into what is now Oklahoma. Okay, so I'm thinking 900 miles west. Yes. So you would want to answer something along the lines of that they had to travel 900 miles west. Yeah. Number 14. Is the figure of 20,000 persons forced out of their home an exact, I think that's supposed to say one with a question mark. Yeah, 20,000 persons is a precise number. So remember that precise means exact. So they're just this question is not asking me a question that I need to go find in the text. This is a question asking me just from my own knowledge, what I know about the word exact. And if is 20,000, that's an exact number. That's a specific number. So yes, it is an exact, precise number. So you need to write that in a complete sentence. Question 15, what kind of effect did the forced removal of the Cherokees from their land have on them? Well, the fact that the title of the passage is Trail of Tears, and they called it Trail of Tears, makes me think that it had a devastating impact, a devastating effect. It caused destruction of not only their land, but destruction of them as a community, and they lost many members in their community as a result of that. Down here at the end, it says, in a sense, because 4,000 Native Americans died on that journey, so that's terrible. And then, in a sense, though, the Cherokees had traveled an even longer and even more sorrowful trail, a journey in time that began when the unsuspecting Cherokees first greeted the Europeans as friends. So starting from when the Europeans came and gave them smallpox to then when random people started coming and settling on their land and then removing them, it had a devastating effect. All right, I hope that was helpful.